You know, straight guys were always funny.
Straight women, and I
Not
think,
all
yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
The best audience.
When I was a kid, they were always funny. They were always funny. But, you know,
Well,
I guess white guys have changed.
We're talking about.
What an ambiguous phenomenon life is. You get hung up on, you know, some fun jokes at the ESPYs. You're literally missing the point. We're having fun. Which brings me to the next point, dude. The View.
I wish I was watching The View.
I mean, we are the first line of defense against tyranny.
Yeah.
And all of this,
Yeah.
you can't squelch the comedians. Don't do it. It's a mistake because they will go after you. But one thing he did that I didn't like, and that was he said, I didn't write that joke.
Yeah.
Never do that. Johnny Carson was on the air for, I don't know, 100 years. Never once did he say that the writer wrote that bad joke that I just bombed with.
And if you watch...
That's bad form.
I wish
I
John
was
Hamm.
watching The View so that I could understand comedy the way Joy Behar does. You know, hilarious comedian Joy Behar? What was that one joke she told that everyone likes? Never once, ever?
You know, they say that you gotta respect your elders, but man, fuck these old bitches. You know what I'm saying? I don't, who is watching The View? Like, it's been on forever, like forever. And I guess it's like old homemakers, retirees, menopause bitches, political niggas, like all of the above, right? And don't get me wrong, I'm talking about the subject too. So they have the right to talk about it. But when you're old and washed up, and you know what? I like Whoopi, man. Whoopi, back in the day, she was like, she did her thing, okay? The one woman show for a black woman in that era to get her, what? But time has passed you. She keeps on passing me by. Bitch, go! I can't, listen. Shout out to Shane because Shane did what he was supposed to do, right? For the ladies to say that it wasn't funny, I think that as you get older, the more sensitive you are, the more sensitive and critical that you can be, right? Joy Behar to even try to comment on a comedian. Yes, that she did do some stand-up before. But is she even in the top 1,000 comedians? It's been so long that I forgot she did comedy. I had to look it up. I was like, Google, does she have any sets? And I want to be clear. I think that back in the day, in the 80s and the 70s, it was a very small few of people that wanted to be comedians. So they just picked anybody. You want to do some jokes? Come on in. Come on down. And you white? The door is wide open for the whites. They're going to be like, but women had it hard. Even nowadays, they say women got it hard. Women get more attention than male comics do by far. It's not the right attention, okay? It's about their bodies, okay? About them being cute, because the ugly bitches get no love. Pretty privilege is a thing, okay? And we all know it. As much as they want to think that they're funny, no, it's bitches because you look cute. But Shane did what Shane was supposed to do. And for The View to be like, well, this isn't for a time to be funny, then why every year are they hiring a comedian to host the show? If it wasn't about being lighthearted and making jokes, then they would have yo ass, Joy. Whoopi. But again, this is a very, I can't even think of the word, man. I just know it's obvious that they are out of touch. And I hope, it's probably going to happen to me too, but I hope as I get in my older years, I realize that I'm going to be outdated. I'm going to be out of touch. Shout out to Matt, man. Matt, the whole podcast, the secret pod, man, all of that shit, man, because they they have a platform, right, to say how they feel after they get backlash. And the way Shane did it, the sarcasm was amazing. Shout out to him for even saying something, because he could have called him out of their name like I did, but he chose not to. He didn't even come after Whoopi, and I think because Whoopi is an actual real comedian, or was, now she's just a commentator. But I listen, as you get older, you start to lose it. And as you lose it, you become outdated. And as you become outdated, you become out of touch. And when you come out of touch, you sound like the old lady that sits on the front porch and just watches the world go by and complains all the time. I wish they would have gave some positives, like, oh, he was doing a great job with the monologue. Oh, he took some risks there. Oh, that was funny. It was more of like, and the non-comedians were the ones that were giving them praise. That's mind-blowing to me, but that's just me. I think that The View should be like the older view. The elder's view, nigga. That's what it should be called. Because we have just lost all credibility with comedians when the older comedians are calling something not funny for another comedian. You should be backing up your fellow comedians, whether they do well or not. And I don't think he did bad. Of course, some of the jokes that he has is going to ruffle some feathers because they're tight asses. Those sports people, those actors, those directors, like all of them are tight asses. They don't want to be made fun of in front of the masses. So shout out to them for doing that shit, man. What do y'all think? Do y'all think The View is a credible source for comedy? Write it in the comments and you tell me. But I do not think so. It should be called The Old Bitch's View.